What is up, y'all? It's your girl Nurse Life with T, and I'm back with another preceptorship update. It is Tuesday, and I just got off of a night shift precepting thing. I'm dog tired and my brain is fried, so bear with me here. These past 4 days that I've had my preceptor, I've learned a lot. I love her. She is so sweet and she is very patient, especially with students. Ironically, we went to the same school, so that's the funny part. So she knows exactly what my educational background is. So, fast forward. Last night I learned a lot. I learned more about critical drips, heart rhythms, how to read a strip, stuff like that. I learned about amiodarone, dobutamine, how to hang blood, heparin drips, what labs to look at for heparin, clotting factor, stuff like that. Like, it's a lot. Once you go into the medical field, like, your knowledge is gonna expand times 100, because I thought what we needed to know was in nursing school. No. HE double hockey stick, no. Yeah. As new grads, I see why we be looking clueless when it's time to step onto the real world. Nursing school doesn't prepare us for what we about to step into. So, with that being said, tip number 1. If you can purchase and afford it, UWorld for the win. Tip number 2. If you want something a little bit cheaper, NCLEX book. I have the Orange Edition 8-1. Study up on your interventions, rationales, types of tests, diagnostic procedures, anything that you need to know, especially with med-surg. That's the largest part of the NCLEX of what it's going to be is adult health. Brush up on anything and everything. I ain't saying read the whole book now, but if you a little rusty in some areas, i.e. like cardiac, respiratory, that the third, depending on what floor you on, you need to know all of that. Bump just the floor you on. The body system as a whole, you need to know. Because I can say right now, with a lot of floors I've been on with nurses, RT ain't gonna save you 100% of the time. Lab ain't either. I've been on night shift several nights. Lab is nowhere to be found for a whole 12 hours. So you gotta start your own IV, restart up, blown IVs. Like, the only thing you really can't do is ABGs, but no, that's respiratory. My bad. But if lab is not there, there's a lot of stuff you gotta take up on your own. If you can't do it, you better ask your seasoned co-workers, because I can tell you right now, it takes a village. Nursing, it takes a village. I can't even lie to you. So, fast forward, because I went off on a tangent. Since I'm going into an ICU type setting, I'm leaning more towards learning about critical drips, heart rhythm strips, and things of that nature. While it's not easy because I struggled with cardiac in nursing school, I believe I can do it because the heart is a very interesting muscle. One thing you ain't gonna catch me doing, dealing with sputum. I am gonna have to deal with it, but off the rip, RT, this is a shout out for you, because I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm going to figure out what study bundle I should study. I have several of them. I can show them later on after I wake up. I have nursing making bundles, Nurse Steph, Mark K. I finally bought UWorld, whoop-de-doo, $299 for, 180-day access. I cried. I finally paid for my license, seating for NCLEX, and UWorld. Baby, that was over $700. They didn't tell you that the end of nursing school will be breaking the bank. You're going to spend over almost $1,000 to graduate. Preparing for the NCLEX is going to cost you a pretty penny. Nursing, gown, cap, scrubs, pinning ceremony, you have to spend extra for that. Probably, if it's not included in your program's tuition type stuff, you're going to have to pay for some sort of review. Some people have Kaplan, some people got hers, some people got, I don't know if they ever offer UWorld, but fast forward. Yeah, you're going to be breaking the bank wholeheartedly. So, another fast forward. Yeah, that's a lot of, like, that's a big tip for my new grads, especially the exit HESIs in general, at the third. If you're in fundamentals, I can tell you right now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is going to be your best friend. Safety, well-being of the patient is going to be your top tier. Like, if anything I tell you in fundamentals, is going to be about the safety of the patient. I can't even lie to you. Maternity, massage the fundus. A child, it's a good question. In peds, like, my brain definitely went left because that's like baby med surg, so wasn't really my best specialty. With kids, always make sure the parent is involved type deal, because you're gonna need consent. If they're not 18 years old, the parent has legal say so over that child unless it's a dire emergency and the parent is not present. But let me see, we had med surg always. Biggest tip I can, interventions is gonna be your best friend. Don't ever not do nothing for the patient. It's very rare that I see questions like contact PCP unless it says what to do immediately or something along those lines. Don't ever just not do nothing. Don't say, oh, I'll be back in 5 minutes, I'm gonna no. What can you do in that very moment to save the patient? It's with the NCLEX, I've come to realize that it's not about, well, it's partially about what you know about the information being presented, but it's more so likely how you answer that question. Another tip I can give is never with absolute questions will you do all. I'm so sorry, y'all, my video had cut off, but like I was saying, with NCLEX questions, if you see the word always and never inside of an answer choice, don't do it. You never always or never do nothing, because in the nursing world, you never not do nothing and you never always do something. Nursing is made to tailor specifically to a patient's needs, so it would never be always or never for that matter, because never not nothing is never always something. So big tip right there. And I would happily go over more tips and anything else for how to study for the NCLEX, because you can read pharm, you can read adult health, all this and that all day, every day. It's how you apply that information and how you answer those questions. Like, once you filter out what are the wrong answers and you're down to the last two that you know, which one's the most right, both of them are correct, which one's the most right, it's going to save you a lot of time and everything else when you're testing. On these exams too. Nah. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that because that's teaching horrible practice. Read the textbook. If anything is intervention based in that med surg book, read it. Either for my med surg students, that's, I think it would apply to HESI and ATI. Med surg book, not med surg book, the NCLEX book. Read the rationales, disease process. Everything is short and sweet and to the point. What they're going to test you on is these exams is technically NCLEX material. If you just generally cannot stand to read that textbook, I can't even lie to you. How I passed Med Surg 1 and Med Surg 2. And remind you, your girl had fell onto a 77, 76 because I was reading the textbook. And I don't learn like that. Honestly, I tried to do it. And since I don't learn like that, it didn't work for me. But I can't speak for everybody. I bought that NCLEX book and it was straight to the point. Baby, went from a 77 to an 87, almost a 90 by the time I got out of that class. My score went up dramatically, and the teacher noticed. She was just like, you're strong. Like, you surprised me out of anybody, because I was at a 77 after 3 assignments. And baby, we still didn't have our exam yet. So that scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. I can't say what I want to, because keep it kosher for the kids, but it scared me. I thought I was going to fail out. Maternity almost took me out of the game, and so did Med Surg 1. It almost took me out of the game. Those, and setting up a routine, and actually, how I study, I use the Pomodoro method. I think that's how you say it. Study for like 20 minutes, stop, because I have a short attention span. For my visual, no, what's it called? Kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic, auditory, and visual. You need some kind of hands-on experience. So during clinicals, ask questions, try and do as much as you can, this, that, and the third. Like, don't be afraid to ask questions. But that's how I learned. YouTube videos, NCLEX book, like, that's how I learned quickly. Like, we used to have over 100-page chapters at a time. No, you lost me there, Chief. So that being said, some study tips: pace yourself, because you cannot cram a whole section in less than a week. I don't know how a lot of people study, but I know I can't. So just pace yourself, take it one day at a time. And that's a big thing. Your mental health matters in nursing school, and you take things one day at a time. Really, because your girl had to be put on antidepressants to get through nursing, because I was an emotional wreck. From my grades almost failing to just stress in general. I also work in healthcare too, so yeah, it broke me pretty bad. So take a break. If you feel yourself getting frustrated and upset, put that pencil down, come back, collect yourself, and sit back down and try it again. If you still feel like you can't do it, close that book and come back to it the following day. Then, like, don't force yourself to try and retain information. Like, it won't work. So all in all, it's been, nursing school will round you out and it will show you what kind of nurse you're kind of destined to be. I knew after I either wanted to do ICU, peds, that's really about it. Adult health, and it's sort of kind of maternity, no. This I'm a mother, I honestly can't do it. Peds, different story. Yeah, like, I'm exploring specialties and stuff like that. I don't want to just do just general med surg. It's really not for me, but I will do it if push came to shove. But all in all, I will do my very best to try and provide as many tips as I can, update you guys regularly, and I wish success and love to all my baby nurses out there, new students, incoming students, graduated, new grads, everybody out in the healthcare field. You are well loved. Thank you for all that you do. I know it's not easy. If nobody's gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. I love you. Thank you for sacrificing yourself and your mental health to make sure that someone's loved one is okay. It takes a lot out of you, I know, and y'all put up fights to keep going every day. I know some people who have already hung up their scrubs, and honestly, since with everything going on, I honestly don't blame them. But either way it goes, whether you stopped or you kept going, thank you for all that you did and are going to do. So I'm going here and I'm going to nap and get rested because I'm dog tired, and I will update y'all when I get up with studying for stats. So deuces. Hey y'all, it is your girl Nurse Life with T, and I'm back with another vlog. So much has been going on for the past week. I've had work, preceptorship, interviews, and a lot of other things that I mentioned in my last video. So y'all, I did a thing. I impulsively went and bought a new computer, and I decided to share it with y'all. I've gotten so much stuff in the mail as well. I have gotten new scrubs, I have gotten shoes. I will also show y'all. And it's calling me, and some other stuff. So I just got back from Best Buy. I bought a new tripod, I bought a new SD card, and my big purchase was this computer. So I am going to unbox it with you guys, so stay tuned for that. It's your girl Nurse Life with T, and I'm back with another update. Okay, so I had to wait for my computer to update, and like currently it's to update, but on the contrary, I'm gonna now start the shoe haul that I had started it earlier, but that video got messed up. So here are the shoes that I got in the mail as of recently. So far I have gotten scrubs, and I want to start that haul yet because I haven't got all my scrubs in. I got to return a pair, and I got my fix coming on Sunday. So after I get those, I will be able to start my little try on haul. But so far I can show you the shoes though. So let's get started. So far we got the first pair. These are from Amazon, by the way. These are what they look like. Yes, I got a big foot, it's obvious. And apparently they're pretty comfortable, so bought these to wear. almost blown up off the hook. Here's the second pair. Yes, it's a highlighter green. Okay. These are cute. I love these. This is my second favorite color besides the whole that's a teal blue color. What do you want to call it? I got 3 pairs in total. And here's the last pair. Yes. Yes, bitches. Oh, excuse me. Put these on the floor. Let me get my other pair for y'all. Y'all will never see me be a girly girl except for around graduation and for like special events, because I'm not wearing heels since middle school. So yeah. FRSHANIAH. These are the plot twist heel in leopard. Like my favorite shoe. I don't want to take these out the box because it literally, I call it hell trying to put these back in. Okay, so here's these. They are so cute, and I will insert pictures of what they look like on my feet a couple like later in the video. But these are leopard ones. These are my second favorite. Another FRSHANIAH box. Black. These are my favorite ones. I call her Tiffany. Yes. For some reason this box don't close all the way, but I ain't good at putting shoes back in the box, so. I'll be transparent. These are all the same kind of heel, but they are in different colors. Same thing, the plot twist heel. And I got these in red. There you go. So that is my little shoe haul. And next I have to re-upload. Well, I gotta upload my scrubs one because I'm trying out different brands. I know for sure I love Janu so far. Woot woot. Haven't got my figs yet, and Mandela, they run small, so I gotta return those. On the contrary, y'all, big life update. So like I was saying in my previous vlog, I got a nursing job lined up, and I got approved for an apartment today where that nursing job is. So I'm so excited that I get to start over fresh and anew with my career, my life. I'm still young. I've been in Florida my whole life. I don't particularly like it, but it is what it is. I still have a trip to Miami coming up, like the first week of May. I am excited for that. Shout out to my girl Trinity, because I am going to spend it with her and my mom and my child. Like, she invited me to come down. We're at the graduation to see her, meet the family. I'm honored because I don't really get to meet people's families like that, so shout out to you, girl. So I'm excited. I have a lot of big things coming up. I graduate in a couple of months, new grad status, woots woots, and I get to take my NCLEX after that. So we have a pinning ceremony and we have our actual graduation, I think a day or two apart or something like that. I gotta look at my calendar, I don't know. We have to wear all white scrubs. And yeah, our hair has to be tied up, walk across, do what we gotta do. So yeah, so far there's been a lot going on, and yeah, I get to show you my computer because it just finished updating. So here it is. I love it. It is blue, and I'm gonna set it up with you. Hey y'all, what is up? I am finally finishing this vlog on a good note. It took over 2 weeks to finish my last one that I'm recently about to upload. I have been in a mental slouch, so that's why it's taking me so long to upload. It's been probably over 3 weeks, but I'm back at it. So I just want to update y'all and let y'all know that everything has gotten a lot better. It's going a lot well. I'm up watching nursing school, day in the lives and stuff like that. Is, I forgot her name, but I'm watching her. So yeah, so I'm gonna just vlog on a good note, and I will catch up to you guys next time. So see you later.